Now we got another one right here. Now this client owed Navy Federal nearly $16,000, and you can see the balance date as of March 31st, 2025. So this is a recent account, and this was a delinquent credit card account. So they ran off on Navy Federal, and they were worried that this was going to actually stick on their credit report until 2029. Now, credit accounts will stay on your credit report for up to 7 years from the date in which it was delinquent. So you could see right here, beginning in July of 2022, that's when this account went delinquent. So the 7 years starts from this date. So as it says right here, on record until 2029, March 2029. Now that doesn't have to be the case. That's only if you don't do anything about the account. So if you just let this report on your credit report for the next 4 to 5 years, do absolutely nothing, it's not going to be taken off. And actually the account's not going to be taken off, but the payment history is no longer going to be reported. You can see, they haven't paid this in over 3 years. All right. And they were worried that this was going to stay on their credit report. So now let's see what the overall impact this was on their credit score. All right. So when we go to their alerts, as y'all can see, their credit score is now a 736. And this is as of yesterday. So as y'all can see, April 22nd, 2025, they had a 165 point FICO credit score increase. 165 FICO score, not Vantage score, but a FICO score. Now, as you can see, their credit score has been in the low to mid 500s for quite some time. Once they start working with us, boom, you see that increase, right? So even earlier this month, they were in the 500 credit score range. So this is poor credit. But then with working with us, we were able to get that 165 point credit score increase, get the derogatory account removed off their credit report. Now, as y'all can see, these were some other accounts that were removed from the credit report. You got Security Service FCU, you have another collection, and we were able to get a Verizon wireless cable bill removed off of their credit report. This was a collection. Now look, I'm not gonna bore y'all with a bunch of deletions, testimonials. We show you that week in, week out. Documentation beats conversation. Now, another point I wanted to highlight, this has to do with people who are generating a lot of income. Maybe you have a 6-figure job or your business is generating 6 or 7 figures, and you think that you can just get by with your income to open up the door when it comes to financing from the bank. A lot of times people who are cash and carry, meaning they don't actually need to use credit, so therefore they might neglect their credit, fail to build their credit, or just let little small things go to collection. Then when it's time to go get funding to grow and scale your business, or you reach a point where you start to need to utilize and leverage credit, you can't do it because your credit is not up to par. Now, having a high income is always great. However, it's not enough when it comes to securing financing from the bank. The moment a bank pulls your credit and they see a 500 credit score, you could throw that out the window as far as getting traditional commercial financing, because they're going to look at your past credit behavior in order to underwrite you. I've come across many clients where they're making, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, but they have poor credit and they're unable to access traditional financing. Therefore, they got to go the MCA route or the high interest predatory types of lending that only looks at their banking activity. Now, to access the best financing products, you have to get your credit in order. It's just going to open up so many more opportunities for you. And let's say you don't have the highest income, you definitely need to get your credit fixed. So I've dropped a link in the description of the video. CP Restoration Service is the #1 credit restoration service in the United States. You can text us directly or call our 1-800 number to talk to one of our representatives. You can even book a consultation where we review your credit report and highlight the accounts that need to be removed. We'll also give you a tailored strategy for building up your personal credit. Anyways, that's all for today. Until next time, take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.